There are several ways to introduce motion into time lapses. For instance, you can use a slider like this one, but usually people use motorized sliders because it's just too difficult to make a time lapse using a non-motorized slider. So that would create a sliding motion. This will actually spin your camera around. This introduces what's called a pan motion. I believe these are called time-lapse heads, and in this video I'll be talking about this one in particular. It's from Shoot, and I got it for approximately 20 bucks off of GearBest. I've seen a few of these on Amazon.ca. They range from $30 to $60. Amazon is probably the most reliable online marketplace. GearBest, on the other hand, their shipping is slow. I placed my order and I had to wait a few weeks for it to come in. However, 20 bucks is still $10 less than the cheapest one I found on Amazon. And this one actually came with a few things. You get a GoPro mount that adapts to a 1/4-inch threaded hole, a smartphone clamp that installs onto the GoPro mount. It also has a 1/4-inch threaded hole on the back, but I'm not sure why, because why would you ever need to mount it like that? One thing I really like about this mount is because it's adapted to the GoPro format, you can actually loosen this and tilt your phone up and down. That is not possible when you're using a regular mount like this. And then you get this tripod, which is absolutely useless. The head pops off way too easily, and I almost broke my phone using it. The time-lapse head itself works like a kitchen timer. It even makes a ring. So along the bottom, there are a few time indicators. These are measured in minutes. So you spin it 90 degrees, and that is 15 minutes on the clock. You spin it 180, and that is half an hour, and so on. It goes up to 1 hour. Unfortunately, you cannot make, let's say, 90 degrees go by in 7 minutes instead of 15, just due to the way it works. It's a really simple machine. So to use this thing, you just install your device on it, turn it to the right, and by itself, it will begin spinning left. Okay, now all we have to do is twist. I'm gonna set it for 15 minutes. One thing I don't like about this tripod head is when it's spinning by itself, it makes this ticking noise. And that's fine if you're not gonna include the audio, but in a rare situation when you would include the audio, it's gonna pick up on the camera for sure. The thread on the top is a 1/4-inch, and the bottom also has a 1/4-inch threaded hole that allows you to put this time-lapse head onto a tripod. On the bottom, there are 3 feet that you can actually take out like this. And what this does is it provides additional support in case your camera might be front or back heavy. It will prevent it from tipping over. Now that doesn't mean you can just go ahead and load a heavy DSLR onto it, because according to the website, it only supports 750 grams. Now that is enough for any smartphone. But when I put my big camera with my Sigma 18-35 on it, it would not spin at all. However, when I swap the lens out for my 50mm one, which is plastic and light, it spins even with my DSLR. The results I've gotten by using this time-lapse head have been pretty good. The panning is pretty consistent and it's really easy to use. So would I recommend one of these time-lapse heads? Well, I think if you're outside a lot and you want to take advantage of the vast landscape in front of you, then yeah, getting one of these would be really nice. Also, if you're a vlogger and you just want to take your time-lapses to the next level. But if you're someone with very specific needs, like I need to make a 180 turn in just 15 minutes, then this product is not what you're looking for. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.